Righty. So obviously, I've decided I'm giving Silksong another chance. I'm obviously still not happy about this fight, and we are not going to do it. But I have read up online, a lot of people, I've seen people say this is the hardest thing in the game. People say, like, not even the final boss is this hard. But yeah, so from what I've heard, no one is happy about this. The only people that say this is good are those people I complain about who just like things being as difficult as possible just so they can show off basically once they've beaten it. um, no one is happy about this. Lots of other people are having problems with it. Lots of other people. It's an outright progression roadblock, so hopefully Team Cherry will do something about it. But if they do something about it, it probably will be a while. Um, and the thing is that a lot of his game has been good, but I would say it's like 50% good, 50% bad. Um, Whereas Hollow Knight was a solid 80% good. Yeah, I would say that about for Hollow Knight. Um, I don't want to get into an essay about how flawed the game is, or anything, or how poorly designed it is, because it is in a lot of ways. Um, and I also want to stress it's not for just for difficulty. For difficulty is the thing which broke for is the straw which broke the camel's back for me. The difficulty of this room. Obviously, I could take it up to this point in the game. I can take it. I think Savage Beast Fly was bad. I think Sister Splinter was bad, and I think this is bad. All the other annoying parts of the game were just annoying, but I think these three things need to be like reworked. Also, I know I have had spoilers. I know there's a quest from Bellheart which gives you a quest to return here, and then you fight Savage Beast Fly on top of lava. I know that's a thing now. I think that's incredibly stupid. I might do it at some point. I don't know if it's required. Um, but I'm coming back because my thinking is that I am wrong in saying that I've explored everything else. Because I know for a fact there's something here which we can get with a grappling hook. We know there's something here which we can get with double jump. We know there's something here which I don't remember if it needs double jump or a grappling hook, but there's something there as well. Um, there may be more things. Uh, Obviously, there's this boss, which like that boss is fine. I think it's really bad pacing for where it's placed. Again, it's kind of the game punishing you for backtracking. And again, I don't know what the reward is. It better be good. Um, I have also read some people's strategies for this, and basically, I am thinking that maybe I could change which traps I'm using. Um, but something I also know about is that this game does have a double jump, and that I missed it. The double jump is over here. And yes, I googled shit. Are you gonna blame me? I googled. Well, I googled to see a thread of other people talking about the fight, and in that Steam thread, people talked about how they did it, and a bunch of people said they found it easier once they got double jump, and you get a double jump over here. I thought I had stepped out of this and this was locked, but maybe not. Um, on top of that, we might be able to find someone else. Like I want to get back here, of course. This door is locked. Mark that. We also know, obviously, we can get across here somehow. Um, yeah, so somehow we need to get over to here. This door is locked. I don't know how to do that. There's that thing there. But yeah, so what I want to do, first thing, is go get the double jump. And I think that's the last movement ability in the game. I do not think... Oh, there's... Huh. I don't remember that being there. Okay. But yeah, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go get double jump. And I do intend to come back to this. What we're going to do is we are going to do as much other stuff as I possibly can in the game, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll try getting stronger, try getting better, and then we'll come back to it. Unless if the rest of the game is also miserable, in which case, yes, I will give up. And again, I know I can do the fight. Like, every time we've attempted it, I've gotten very close. It's just I'm not getting lucky with the movesets they use. They're purposely using the right moves to make it impossible for me to fucking dodge. And that's just fucking me every time. Also, yeah, I'm annoyed because now after those attempts, I agree. I've seen other people talk about it. Shell shards is a fucking stupid mechanic. These should not be in the game. There should the tool system shouldn't work this way. One of the prerequisites should be removed. Either the severe limit, which only is refreshed when you bench, or the shell shards. Remove one of them. Make it so they're unlimited, but they consume shell shards, or remove shell shards and they just refresh when you bench. Because having a twofold system isn't really annoying. So now, when I do want to reattempt it, I'm going to have to now build up a whole other fucking stock of shell shards. Which is really annoying. Also, yes, let's pop by Bellheart. I guess. Yeah, so I'm not really retracting any of my criticisms for the game. Not really, no. And I still might quit before actually finishing the game. I am not promising to finish a game, but I'm promising to continue further. Go on. Also, I believe we can get the needle upgrade. I think we have to do a boss fight in Sinner's Road, though. So that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. Savage Beast Fly, Mask Shard. We don't have any other reason to go down this, so I will pick up the Beast Fly first. Am I going to do it? Don't know. It might actually be better. Honestly, now I think about it, I imagine the way this will work is that when they slam, the floor will go away, which actually could be a good thing. It actually could make it easier to kill enemies. And also the arena, I think, just should be bigger. So I think, in theory, that round is actually easier than the original. In theory. We need to emphasize that. Things I also feel like, obviously, I was in the zone yesterday when I was doing that. I was very much in the zone, and I'm going to have to get back into the zone if I want to have a chance at that. But yeah, we're not attempting it today. Well, it depends. I want to do everything else first and come back to it last. If I still can't beat it, then I can't beat it. I was actually just watching RT Games' Undertale playthrough. Oh! How did I not find this earlier? I was watching the original stream of RT Games' Undertale playthrough, and it really does give me perspective on how, like, watching a game playthrough where the person is negative is not fun. I know it isn't. Like, I don't want to be negative. Like, I have plenty of praises for this game, but the first stream was very positive. was the second round where I started getting annoyed with the game. And then the third one was then really positive again. And then the fourth one was fairly positive up until the point of that. So I think the whole High Halls area is just really fucking annoying. Yeah, just like in terms of pacing, like the fact that you are introduced to that boss in that room, and like you only just got introduced to these enemies. You have literally like 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, none of the enemies even spawn there. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms to get used to these enemies before you have to fight the hardest encounter in the game featuring them. Plus new enemies, which are basically mini bosses. Back to back to back. It's insane. You won't really understand how their movesets work yet. So it's basically impossible to beat this on your first try. Like, never, ever in a million years would anyone ever beat this encounter on their first try. Just because you don't even know the enemy's movesets yet. And you have to. You have to act anticipatorily. What? But yeah, I don't want to complain about it. When I was watching RT Games playthrough of Undertale, I've watched his YouTube... Why am I doing this? I can just fast travel, idiot. Oh, wow. I've watched RG Games, the video upload of the playthrough before. Wait, I watched the video that you put on his channel of the playthrough before, but I haven't actually watched the VOD. I think if you actually watch the VOD, it's a lot more clear that RT had a lot of problems with Undertale. Right, that's also something I'm meant to test. I've not done it once. You can focus mid-air. Would have been cool if the game told you that at any one point, because it's not a thing in Hollow Knight, but it is here. And that is game-changing. I've gone all this far in the game without knowing that. I bet most people don't know that, and it was probably really helpful. So yeah, that's potentially a game changer as well. So try to maybe get in the habit of healing in mid-air. That could actually be really, really good. But yeah, it doesn't come across much in RT Games highlights video, but I think if you watch the actual live stream, like, I think he had a lot of problems on Undertale. Particularly, bizarrely, he complained about the Azrael, well, the final fight of the Pacifist route, which is wild. Everyone loves that fight. But RT Game didn't like it. He also didn't like Photoshop Flowey either. For both of them, he said basically that it was hurting his eyes, which I think the man had his monitor too bright. So I get what he says, but like, I have somewhat sensitive eyes. I can't handle a lot of bright imagery, and I have no problems with Undertale. Not at all. I think the man just had his monitor on really brightly. Not to mention it was a fucking 11-hour-long stream. I just think he like blamed it on the game. But he clearly has a chip on his shoulder about Undertale, which, fair enough. Obviously, because the Undertale community is not great, and it shows that during his stream. Because the chat was not good, of course. Shit. But yeah, his chat was not good during his stream. But on the other hand, he was also, like, constantly asking for hints and stuff. And it kind of came across like he just didn't want to play the game. It's like he was constantly stopping to ask chat, hey, have I done everything here? And shit like that. And he was like asking, oh yeah, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? And it comes across just not very genuine. But I understand. But he would have a chip on his shoulder for Undertale. I do not blame him at all. But it's just, you can tell. What? Map update? What? Okay, so since I benched, I went from there, I fast travelled to Belheart, and then went there, and then here, and then up. What updated? What the fuck was there to update? Okay. But yeah, it's just, you can tell that he doesn't like the game, and it gives a negative energy, just kind of in general. I don't vibe with it that much. Definitely had like valid criticisms as well. Obviously, I have many criticisms of Undertale. On my favorite games list, I put like not even top 20. I don't think. Obviously, I was quite critical of Deltarune as I was playing it as well. Yes, I do know that. Shit. Okay, I've already ruined it. Mount Faye. So yes, we have to deal with the cold shenanigans. Of course, the fun part of this game is the exploration. Sorry, I kind of skipped that dialogue. Dundaku. I don't think I need more pins. Okay. Yeah, we have to get all the way up like here. Is that like pretty much the very top of the map, I think. So we have a long way to go. This is a cool idea. And yeah, apparently the wings are totally optional. You do not need them to beat the game. Yeah, we take ice damage over time, so we want to be fast. So this will be interesting. I don't know if there's anything here other than the wings. If there's mask shards and soul thingies as well, then that's fantastic. But I'm here for the double jump. I just don't like having to use a grappling hook if it's not absolutely mandatory. For fairly obvious reasons, I think, because it costs soul. Okay. I think that is progress toward where we want to go, so let's go over here. Okay. Yeah, I did post what I thought of Silksong to my story. Okay. Posted it to my Instagram story, and I also put up a review on Backlog. I gave the game 3.5 stars. I gave Hollow Knight 4. Because I think no matter what you do, this drags down the game quite a lot. What the fuck do I do here? I don't think I can go up. Okay. Also, I already know that it's Luge Swings. It's pretty much the exact same double jump as in Hollow Knight. It's cool that it's completely optional. It doesn't even like factor into the secret good ending like Hollow Knight's wings do. In fact, do you actually know you need to get the wings in a Hollow Knight as well, actually, don't you? Fuck. Yeah, we want to go fast wherever possible as well, so... Where am I going? This way? I'm not gonna let myself die. I'm gonna have to save and quit whenever it happens. I can't see my path. I knew this was like a parkour challenge. I was thinking it could be fun. Obviously, a double jump could be huge. I did watch someone else do a fight, and it's really annoying watching them do it, because like, they do it and they get all the easy moves to dodge, but when I do it, like for them, they just never did the fucking slam attack moves. There's also further on the left. This is extremely mean, okay. Seems like you're going to start taking damage. Alright, this may not be fun at all, never mind. Oh dear, I'm fairly sure this is also the only bench I've seen the map. So maybe this wasn't such a great idea. But, I mean, there's nothing else I can do other than this. It's either this or go back to some kind of mainline progression. Okay, let's go back to safety. Yeah, so it's extremely tight. Okay, the game is up to its bullshit. Is it over just like that? I just lose? Okay. Things seems like if we hook those enemies, we actually get soul back, I think. So we don't need to worry about the soul requirement. Okay. So how on earth do I get up? I mean, I don't see a doable jump there. Can't jump high enough. Do we have to go all the way around? least we get some soul refill. It's supposed to help me. Wow, worse to be neutral. Also, obviously, I started this stream real late because yeah, I don't feel like playing for a while. Oh wow, so for real, just an instant death. Peek. So cool. So I'm not getting that back, am I? Alright, so I'm already angry. Yeah, I'm already mad. It's what, I lost like 300 money, did I? Do I care? How much do I care? I don't think I do. I get it back when I get it back. Okay, game. I have to restart. I have to restart. So this is not going to be free from frustration. That's just the problem. It seems they wanted to make a Kaizo mod for Hollow Knight, which there's a reason why those are mods which are usually released for free and are, you know, called Kaizo mods. They're specifically designed to be frustrating challenges where there's no actual fun. Those Kaizo mods are for the people with just one challenge. They don't care about actually having like fun, they just want something really difficult. Silksong is a Horror Night Kaizo mod. 4 is an actual video game. There's a weird little delay there before I could act. Cool. At this point, since I know we have to go real far here, I would like to get more than just the wings for this. I hope there's some other rewards here. Also, especially since, holy shit, we have to go far. So yeah, I don't think we can get out of the food bank. Cool. It's like I have to do blind jumps? Are you fucking kidding? Again, like I said, Kaizo mod. Okay, restart. Just because we claimed a cocoon, just restart. I can get back very easily. I just don't get why we did it. I'm really worried because I've been looking over Silksong subreddit. A bunch of people saying, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine." And of course, all these people are like 5 hours into a game, and like, yeah, I understand. Like, a lot of people complain about it are stuck on like Hunter's Road, which no, like that is not. Well, it is. Being stuck at or having trouble with Hunter's Road is fair. Also, of course, it's not a problem with the game. Hunter's Road is fine. Problem with the game is these latter sections. But because, of course, most people are not me, they've only played the game for 5 hours, whereas I've played it for 20. So they don't know what comes later. There are some people that are defending. What the fuck? Flipped that. There are some people that are defending outright bullshit. On Instagram, when I messaged my thing out, or when I put my story up, I did get messages from people saying, yeah, I actually agree, Silksong is kind of disappointing in a lot of these regards. So I know I am not the only person whatsoever. I also have a friend who's like kind of struggling through the game. They're taking a while. They have almost as many play hours as I do. They are on Last Judge, but they also had they hadn't explored Hunter's March or Sinner's Road yet. That's actually a inlet in the wall there. I should check it out. Why include an enemy? Especially one which can do bullshit behaviors like that. Just why? This guy shouldn't be here. Come on, Team Cherry. I know you're better than this. Like, I am fully ready to say I'm overall disappointed with Silksong. Like, it doesn't matter how the rest of the game turns out, I'm still disappointed by what I've experienced of the game already. I'm already disappointed. The game is not going to rise above the review score I've already given it, I don't think I don't think I can raise its ranking again in good conscience. Did we get a checkpoint? If so, that's cool. Of course, I'd love that. We have to access it from below. Thank God. Okay. I think that's fair, but you have to go all this way without where one go. Critical uploaded a review of the game and he said, oh yeah, it lives up to a hype. And I've said it for a long time. Do not listen to critical takes. See, doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I remember when he started talking about Nier, and he said how much he loves Nier, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited to hear what he actually says of it. That's fantastic. And then all he had to say about it is just, oh yeah, it's so sad. I love it. And it's like, this man cannot form a coherent critical thought about anything. But I enjoy most Critical's content, but treating him seriously in any way as a reviewer is stupid. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Memory crystal. I don't like dunking on other creators though. That doesn't seem like what I'm doing. Like, I like Critical's content. Also, I talk about RT game a lot, and yeah, I like RT game as well, of course. Okay, so it's what's it called? The Fawn one, which everyone said was the worst charm in the game in Horror Night. So great. I think there is another pale oil you can find somewhere. I think I saw someone mention it. I'm not above googling stuff at this point because again, it's either I do this or I quit the game just fully, and I don't want to do that. I want to like this game. I can't stress that enough. I want to like this game. I really loved it at the start. Okay. I think we're maybe like halfway. Maybe. I like the idea of locking the wings behind a Path of Pain-esque challenge. Okay, so I think we need to get there from above. Obviously, I want that. Wait. I'm being dumb. It's been real stupid of me to forget. Also, yeah, I think Critical beat the game in 15 hours, which is fucking crazy. If he did that, he clearly did not do any backtracking. He must have legit speedrun the game. Okay, how far can I do this? It seems self-contained, so I don't think it's go in from above. You're suspicious. Why are you here? Maybe just come back once we have wings. You know what? Let's actually farm Soul. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay. Okay, I fucking repressed A, but you can probably even hear it. I'm keeping my mic unmuted. You could hear that. You could hear me pressing a button, nothing happening. Just, if you're gonna design your game for precision, it needs to be capable of actually executing said precision. Oh, refer to what I literally just said. Yeah, just refer to what I literally just said. Yeah, completing this game in 15 hours is crazy. Because again, this is absolutely longer than Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight is a 20-hour game if you're reasonable. What is going on? Oh, I'm out of soul. Jolly good. So I just have to wait. That means I take cold damage. Cool. I saw one guy on YouTube, he beat Silksong, and he genuinely said it's the best game ever made, which I don't care how much you love this game, like that's a bad joke. You can't ignore criticisms. I have already seen the map for this place, so I know there's like a house or something somewhere north of where we are right now. North? Upwards. Yeah, I just don't think I can let go here, because otherwise the game's just not going to let me go back in. Even though it's supposed to. Okay. Obviously, I think I hold on to a soul until I'm actually losing more health. Okay, shortcut. Ooh. Shortcut doesn't mean a whole lot if I'm still starting all the way over there, though, because that means I would have to go back to the start anyway. Should I re-bench at the very start? Getting from the start to here is not very hard. But can I even make that? Yes, okay. Yeah, let's re-bench at the start. Yeah, this is not as hard as Path of Pain. I think I saw some people compare it. It is not as hard as Path of Pain. Obviously, I've done Path of Pain, so I know. Path of Pain is actually not really that hard. It's harder by Hollow Knight standards, but compared to Celeste, and it's like not even really a B-side. Yeah, I saw a clip of someone using this on enemies, so this game's villain of the green dream now. That wasn't already obvious. I'll make sure I don't die on the way back. Okay. Yeah, I think we're like halfway now.
Benny Frank. That's fine.
Mieszko.
I really like chakra as a alternative to corner threat. I just don't get why they made it so the harpoon actually costs soul. It really shouldn't. I don't think you can just fight even in a fight. I think it does do damage, I guess, maybe, so you can go out in that way, maybe? Okay. Oh, that's real generous. Okay. I was not expecting to bench this right here. That is real generous. You can already see we do have a fair ways to go still. Wow. Wow, that's mean. That's so mean because it hasn't been a necessity up to this point in the game. Wow, fuck. That's so mean. I could farm this guy for soul, right? They do respawn, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if I can reach him. I can reach you.
Ren!
Obviously, not only do we need to farm Soul to heal, but also, of course, just to reliably have Ankara grappling hook. I need to force it into my mind that I can heal whilst in the air. Because like, that can be huge. That could even be used in parkour. It totally could. Could be useful. Most likely not, but could be. So I'm probably going to upload this. I'll clip it as long as I possibly can. I doubt this whole thing has been an hour. Okay, my hands are real sweaty. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, real wow. Okay. It's about what I just said about this not being an hour. I have to go all the way back because the fucking controller didn't respond? Really? Really? And all that soul farming was immediately made for nothing. Oh. Okay. Please tell me it's not that much further. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Nowhere near as bad as Path of Pain. And there it goes. Complete optional. Cool, bro. They're keeping me warm. Yeah. It's not quite as... I think that's probably about the same height you get in Hollow Knight, just not... the wings aren't super big. Okay, yeah, we're all the way up here. So stuff we can do further here. This is a masked shard, and I know there's something further down here. Cool beans. There might be stuff if I go off the right as well. But I don't know that. So I'm scared. Let me do a clip. Okay, I was correct. Yeah, it's not been that long. Okay, This is gonna take a moment to save because it's over 40 minutes long. Well, which I mean, Alright, well, I just saw on Instagram, someone made a meme comparing Silksong to Dark Souls 3. Looked to a comment section, apparently there's a boss in Biowater. So apparently I'm not done with Biowater, and apparently it has a really bad run back, which is brilliant. What bosses in Hollow Knight had run backs? Which bosses in Hollow Knight had run backs? In Hollow Knight, I think a lot of the bosses have run backs, but like they don't have any enemies on the way. And if they do, they're not actually hard enemies. Whereas in Silksong, we specifically place the enemies to force you to take damage. So you go into a boss fight unprepared, which is, I probably don't need to elaborate on what I think of this. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think boss. I don't have a problem with boss runbacks as an idea. I just don't think a single one of them in Silksong is good. Not one of them. It literally just wastes your time. I have better shit to do. I'm gonna outright just name this video how to get double jump. Don't think a lot of people have many guides up. I know there is a video up on this, but from what I saw, it wasn't even like complete. But yeah, so should I just jump down to the right here? I think if we went up that huge fucking... We went up this, and like now I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we got something here. Okay, doesn't seem to be any shortcut to open up there. Right, so let's immediately get to doing shit with double jump. And obviously there's now a couple places we can now backtrack to. And why is there a boss in Biowater? Can I access it? So obviously I thought I thoroughly explored Biowater. I don't know how I feel about the fact that... Oh, that's a problem. Oh no, that's a really big problem. Oh god, Team Cherry, why? If you couldn't tell, the problem is that now, whenever you press A, your first time whilst falling is always going to do a double jump instead of a glide. That is not a good thing. And now means I now need to completely relearn aerial movement. Because now it's fundamentally different. So that actually could be a disadvantage. So that's cool to have. Brilliant. Thanks, Team Cherry. You could have easily just made it so you tap to use wings and then you hold to glide. But no. Had to do it this way. You really didn't have to, but you did. I'm annoyed for it. Oh, a shortcut. Wonderful. Where's this? Oh. Brilliant. That's just weird to get used to now I actually have it. Reminder that at this point in Hollow Knight, we had already beaten the game. Like a relatively a little bit faster than a standard playthrough of Hollow Knight. I would say my playthrough was a little bit faster. Then again, I also, almost 100% of the game completely. The only thing I didn't do was Pantheon of Hallownest. Otherwise, I had 100% completion on the game, um, including some super bosses like Nightmare King Grim. Um, yeah, by this point in Hollow Knight, you would already be done with the game. You'd be on credits. It's only now that we are getting double jump. It feels so weird. It doesn't quite feel the same as Hollow Knight's, and I kinda hate it. You just really have to get used to it. It's so weird because it's making the same sound effect. It's making the same sound effect, similar feel, but a different effect. Not to mention I've had to, of course, relearn the game without double jump, and now I have it again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. This might actually be a significant disadvantage. Awesome. But yeah, this is not objectively an advantage. It makes parkour harder. Yeah, it actually makes parkour harder now that we have it. Parkour in any kind of tight area like that, at least, is harder. Another mask maker.
Junken Sendera.
Maybe we bring someone or something else here later. Or are you literally just wasting my time? Yeah, cool. So now, after going through over half a game, we now have to completely relearn aerial movement. I don't like that. Why did you not figure this out, Team Cherry? Why? It's so obvious to not do it this way. Fuck's sake, you can't do anything right. God. And I was just getting into a swing of actually praising you guys again for shit. So I thought it was fun getting up here. I thought it was just cool. But now, again, this is actually arguably a punishment. This arguably actually makes the game harder. And it is not something I can undo. It is done. My game is just permanently more difficult now. I'm so happy. Is there not anything new to actually do here? Doesn't look like there's anything new. So that was it. We went all that way for a pair of wings, which don't even necessarily make us any better. In fact, it's arguably they are actually bad for us. Okay. Jolly good. At least we get a mask shard. But of course, a mask shard is meaningless if you can't find another 3. I know, one is locked behind Savage Beast Fly again. Okay, let me Google a map. And let me see if there's anywhere I'm missing. Okay, well, someone apparently actually has a complete map of a whole game, which is cool. Honestly, looking at this map actually is putting me off a little bit. Uh, wow, seems like there's actually still a lot of stuff left in the game. Fuck's sake. Okay, well, I've got a full map of the whole world now, so now I know there's something here, a big area here. And yep, I have a full map of biowater. Holy shit, why is biowater like one of the biggest areas in the game? Why? Who approved that? It's the worst area in the whole game, but it's also the biggest. Why? Why? And also, how didn't I know? Did I just not go up? Maybe I just never went up. Alright, cool. Great. Okay. Also, map is in like German or something. That really, looking at my map puts me off. That is so exhausting seeing how much we actually have left to do. It's actually putting me off. I don't have the energy to do that much. There's a thing here. And yeah, there's a bench right here. Which I guess you're literally just supposed to take a leap of fucking faith on. Fuck's sakes, now I need to actually... Okay, so we have to go back up. Not too far, okay. Did I use this bench? Honestly, yeah, looking at this full expanded map, I can't see myself doing this. I can't. Especially not fucking biowater. That place is specifically designed to be as infuriating as possible. Oh, I just fucking love that. And I love the parkour is now fucking harder for me. That's Team Cherry. And yeah, I just saw some people defending this game's design decisions on Instagram. I kind of really don't want to believe Team Cherry were this stupid. Can I... There's really no way to, like, rebind the double jump, is there? There really isn't. There really isn't. You can't rebind this. They thought this was a good design decision. Jesus Christ. This is just awful. You have to relearn the whole game, basically. Aerial movement is a fundamental thing to the game. It's so bad. I shouldn't have done this. Ah. Okay, so there's something in the ceiling over here. Must be that. I fucking know there's some people would defend this even as saying, oh, just get good. Just completely unlearn what you've been doing for the last 20 hours and then learn it a new way instead. God. Like, what happened? Why would just basic control, mapping your controls correctly, why would that even be a debatable thing in this day and age? I absolutely see some people that just refusing to criticize Silksong because they don't want to. They don't want to admit that their beloved Team Cherry could make a mistake. Even though they made a bunch of mistakes in Fortnite as well, so it's not actually something new for them. Okay. Quite frankly, do I want to just go all the way back up to the top anyway to get that bench? Do I care that much? I don't think it matters. Hate you. Okay, yeah, how's it possible to get up there? Don't tell me it's from above somewhere. Unfortunately, again, we seem to be so early on in the game's history that no one seems to know, even though, I mean, people do know, just no one's actually uploaded it to the internet. And no, the map doesn't say from anywhere else. map does not mention going somewhere else to then jump back down or anything. Yeah, like there's just no way to make that. Okay, time to start lying on my side. I want to get up here. It says it's a lich trader. Granted, that might be in German. So actually, I don't know what the fuck it is. There's something up there. Yeah, like you can't even get close to the required height. Isn't this just fucking delightful? Alright, so we rescued a fella. Like that ice cube kind of feels like a hint. So anyway, we can launch him into the air without dying. The one thing I can think of is we push those guys, we hit them repeatedly to bring them further over here. But like, there's no way. You'd fall into water after every attempt. I have no clue how to get up there. Like, how much do I care? I don't know what's up there, could be completely useless. I don't think I care that much. Alright, so I know there's new places we can go to now, so let's go to those, and let's hope they're not really annoying. But again, I'm going to reiterate, I am on the precipice of quitting, right? If anything in particular just pisses me off, or if I can just tell that, you know, stuff is going to be going to shit again, I am dropping off. I'll maybe watch an online playthrough, or maybe I'll watch Arctic Games playthrough. Maybe I won't. Yeah, okay, so I was correct. With double jump, we can go up here. Or, I don't know if we actually need a double jump, but we can go up here. Yeah, I remember there being something here, so let's go to Blasted Steps. Let's look into this area next. Don't spawn a boss. Hello.
Cadestre.
No. No. Muszka. Muszka. No.
Oh, that's fun. I couldn't see it. I mean, this should be significantly easier than the first time we tried it, because we have a grappling hook and a double jump now. Keyword is should be easier.
Renka quiere?
Husband?
And yeah, I'm still disappointed there's literally been a single reference to the fact that this is a sequel to a previous game. So you make the Hollow Knight original game feel a lot less consequential. Feels like what we achieve in that game doesn't even matter now. And yet, zero lore explanations, nothing new. What? So I'm disappointed in that. What the fuck is that? bit of dust from like the ceiling. Okay. This is the last one, isn't it? I'm quite certain there's something here. It is possible to get here with the grappling hook on your first try, but it is real unlikely. It assumes you go all the way through the alternate route, all the way through here, um, and then down into Underworks to then get your grappling hook before you just go left from the moment you get double jump. Double jump, wall jump. You get wall jump here, and this is where it is. So to get here, with grappling hook, your first time you need to go, instead of just going, whoop, there you're done. It's literally like 3-4 rooms away. Instead, you go all the way over here, all the way up here. Figure out how to navigate the mist, boss fight all the way through here, then down here, and then all the way over there. And then go back through here, and then down here, and then you go there. Right? Like, no one is doing that with their first playthrough. No one. Oh, there's something over here. Right here. Right here. Ah, one. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wonderful. Alright, how much health did you give this fucker? Quite a bit. Oh, thanks. If I wanted to, I could cheat and pull up a map and see where, like, the nearest adventures or something, but oh well. Sands of Karak. I see one point at that enemy. There's a wall you can wall jump off there, that's suspicious. This is cool. Fun gimmick. This is no longer cool. fuck on the dev team ever thought it was a good idea to have enemies just not be able to take damage from their own attacks? Again, there's a fair few in Hollow Knight who do take damage from their own attacks, I'm quite sure. Okay. Cool. Oh. I didn't notice that platform was temporary, so fuck me, I guess. I think I can take you here. That's one hell of a jump. Wait, so you actually just... Actually, well, no, you don't need double jump for that, but you're gonna want it. Thing is, I know if I try to latch onto that left wall there, that's not gonna work. The game's just gonna make me slide off, so I need to do that. Or the game's just gonna do that. Cool. Cool again. For the love of fuck, give me a bench. What is that? Is that a fly? Or is it dust? I can't tell. Kind of tempted to Google. You know what? Yeah, I'm pulling up the map to see where bench is. Okay, so if I go up and to the left, there's one. Or if I keep going right. I was literally about to say, please can I at least get that?
Kietska!
So yeah, there's a bench there on the top left. There's a bench if we go further right of here. Let's go for further right, I think. I think that's a little bit safer. I can already see this double jump actually getting killed. So she's almost right there. I just love how Rose things are completely pointless. Shortcut, I guess. What? You see, when people talk about this game being unfair, that's what we mean. Oh, neat. I'm a little bit confused. Why do you fight the miniature version of a boss after the boss? Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I'll allow it. I just don't get how this place is sandy. It's actually faster to save and quit. Why can't we just put fucking levers on those things, man? Alright. Oh, I guess I'm just punished for not knowing the future. That's cool. Guess we have to restart. Isn't this fun? Insert the whole speech at the beginning of a stream about negativity. But in this case, like, I'm not to blame for negativity. It's the developer. Can I make this without? No, because they don't let you bounce on those. That's cool. Okay. That's cool. So you may have noticed there, the game made me glide instead of double jumping. You may have noticed that. Because I did. So the game broke its rules. So sometimes you will glide before you double jump. Under what conditions? Who the fuck knows? They're just making up as they go along. But that's cool. That's just a further demonstration of one of my problems. You can't require such precise gameplay when fundamental game mechanics are fundamentally broken like this. You can't do that. You can't. It shows a lack of testing. Which is bizarre that so much of this game comes off as they did zero testing for it, considering, you know, how long it took to make. But it does come off that way. It really does come off like they didn't test anything in this game. Okay, I'm gonna restart because of that. I'd also like to point out, of course, even with the double jump helping me, I'm still struggling to keep pace with that. But you're not supposed to have a double jump here. Well, it's not that you're not supposed to have it, but you're not expected to have it. Whoever's over there better be really cool, and it better not to be another fucking boss fight. I'm done with boss fights in this game. I cannot be fucking bothered to do one ever again. Oh! Oh, that's cool! I feel like this game is making me a worse person. I can feel just like any remnants of kind-heartedness just leaving my soul the longer I play this game. What the fuck? What are you meant to do there? Can you grapple onto those things? Otherwise, I don't see how that's possible without double jump. But you're not supposed to without double jump. Water is baby really good, baby master shot. If it's a boss fight, I'll give it like maybe 2 tries, and then I'll just move on to something else. Okay. Again, you can probably hear my controller inputs now, because I'm leaving my mic unmuted just to, again, just prove that the game is bullshit. So you can hear me putting in the correct inputs. That was a fuck up. I admit. That was on me. But since you can now hear what buttons I'm pressing, you should be able to... Now I have audible support for when I say, hey, that's just not correct. Okay, I guess we restart. I'm pretty sure there's part of a pale oil here. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, restart. Yeah, you should even be able to hear my stick movements, I think, so you would have heard where I pressed it down. I swear they have more health here for some reason. Before they're taking one less hit than that. I just keep forgetting that one. It's so fucking weird to have a wall there. As if any of this makes sense. Okay. 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 Nothing's getting like I have a friend. I have a friend that's of course also playing through a game. They're behind me, like I said. It's like I know their skill level. I know they are screwed. If they can even make it to a Citadel, they are not going to beat the game. If they do, it'll take them hundreds of hours. Look, they can never beat the Radiance. I don't think they could get anywhere with Nightmare King Grim either. Again, I would say if you can't beat Nightmare King Grim, do not even try this game. Just don't. You're not going to get far. Should I quit? Should I quit? I'm doing every input correctly. Like, I swear they have 4 hits to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, how's that possible without double jump? Jesus, okay. Well, as a combat arena for a moment, I was gonna scream. These snow bosses, just let this be a chill area I just get to explore. If there's a boss here, this is a diabolical run back. Just love how pointless those things are, because you never get to actually pick up the ones they drop. This, unlike this, oh my god. I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they did this. I don't think I have the energy to do that. I just don't have the energy. Like, why? took a boss fight which was just okay, and we said, fuck it. Or we just make this more annoying. Okay, why didn't I double jump? What? Okay, so they are spikes. Cool. Okay. Okay. I just don't have the energy for a boss fight. It's just awful pacing. Awful, awful. You have to explore this whole area with no rewards, just so I can fight a boss fight with a potential reward behind it. And again with this ungodly fucking walk back. I want to give a boss one more try. One more. If I don't do it, see, I want to get there. Okay. I want to get there one more time. Yeah, we'll try the boss one more time, and if I lose, we'll move on to somewhere else. 'Cause like I said, it's indicative of a problem. If this is going to be what the rest of the game is, I'm not doing it. I'm not playing something you deliberately designed to be as annoying as humanly possible. Like, I do not want to go to insults. It ruins credibility and can be rude. But I'm okay with insulting developers when I think you've done something like genuinely really wrong. Especially if it's something mean-spirited to the players. And I think this is coming dangerously close to something that's mean-spirited to the players. Obviously, like, I insult Destiny all the time, because obviously you can't get any more mean-spirited to the players than that. Obviously, this is not as bad as Destiny. Destiny is an outright scam, but this is just not good game design. I've seen the term before, a gank fight, which I think people just mean is like a really difficult fight, which is in the mandatory progression. Don't know why people call it a gank fight. Maybe it's named after the Dark Souls level designer. That would be my guess. Okay. I still don't really know what you're supposed to actually do here. Like, I don't see how it's possible without the double jump. Again, I'm getting to that boss and I'm gonna give it one more try. But I'm out of energy to fight bosses in this game. They're not fun. They are not fun. Getting to them is not fun. And what comes after them is not fun either. This game is 20% fun, maybe. It's mostly just torture. So done, dude. Did I not hit him all the way down? How is he still alive? How many hits he's taken? See, I just fucking love that when you come into contact with a wall and it just doesn't do wall slide. And it's just like, no, you die now, and now you take double damage. You just take double damage. Fuck you. Deal with it. Yeah, we didn't test our game to see if it works properly. What are you going to do about it? Go complain on Reddit? Well, then other Redditors are going to tell you, no, it's fine, get good. Get fucked, losers. We made one really good game and we'll ride that dick for what? People will ride our dick for the rest of time. I don't know if I can call this like a good game. Obviously it's a game which had a lot of work put into it. Actually, honestly, now I think about it, of course, so they talk about how much fun they had in game development, which, I mean, I don't want to normalise the idea, but, I mean, that could also just mean that they didn't work. They just fucked about. And, this is the consequences. Also, hitboxes for platforms are appearing slightly before they do. Boy. I don't have time to memorize the layout. Because, you know, if I stop moving, I die. So I can't memorize the layout. Oh my fucking god. How much more is there to do? So we're going into a fight with like no health as well. Oh, we can fly it too. Oh, that's cool. The second monster's faster, just fun people healing. that wasn't confusing at all. Okay. Okay, yep. How much money do I lose? 239. Okay, cool. Okay, somewhere else. Anywhere else. So that means, I imagine the thing we need for needle oil is obviously past the boss. Plus I know we have to do a boss in Sinner's Road apparently. For needle oil, so we're gonna have to find, if there is a second needle oil, we're gonna have to get that one instead. Just don't care anymore. You can hear the buttons I'm pressing. So you know that shouldn't have happened either. I just want to see what this is. Oh, okay. I think, looking at the map, I think it's actually just a fucking flea, which again, there's no reward for getting them. Why did he go up? I'm sorry, had I? Okay. Look at that enemy AI. They're flying so far above us, we're not even on the fucking screen. People defend this. People actually fucking defend this shit. Okay, let me look at my cheat sheet. I got it wrong. We need to go back up. Oh yeah, don't we have to do like a whole fucking song and dance to get back up? Yeah, we do. Sure. Sure. Okay, I think we need to go further up. I'm trying to think, were there any locations in Hollow Knight where there just straight up weren't any bosses? There was the Abyss. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let me just quickly pull up a map of Hollow Knight. Okay, Hollow Knight map. Wait, so there's the Queen's Gardens, which has one boss. There's Deep Nest, which has one boss, which is optional and skippable. I mean, I guess you can count Galion as well. Yeah. Ancient Basin does have Lost Kin, but the Abyss doesn't have anything. Kingdom's Edge has Hornet, Markov. The Hive is separate, isn't it? So that's Hive Knight. Crystal Peak has the laser dudes, who are both optional. Forgotten Crossroads has False Knight. Fungal Waste has the Mantis Lords, which are optional. City of Tears has Soul Master and Watcher Knight. Resting Grounds has nothing. So yeah, in Hollow Knight there's several areas with no bosses, or entirely optional bosses, or very few bosses. Whereas in Silksong, they made sure to give every single location of the game a boss. Other than, I guess, the Wormways. Which, Pog, I guess. Woohoo. The Wormways is such a good area. Again, it's just oversaturation. Quantity over quality. Oh, I can probably make that now. Okay, so that opens up a shortcut. Please just fuck off. Again, you can hear my button inputs, so you know. And yeah, can't do a shortcut here. That'd be too generous. No, you have to go on a 5-minute parkour segment before you get to a boss. You have to do it. And yeah, to upgrade your nail, you need to fight like fucking 10 bosses and 100% of the game. It's really cool. If you want enemies to have or for your needle to do a reasonable amount of damage, just do literally everything, including just all worst shit. Is there something there? The map seems to think there is. Oh, I need to go rate the game on PlayStation Store. Let me just do that right now before I forget. Okay. Ah. Oh, great. It's a whole monkey. Why is he up there? Wonder how RT is going to get along so far. Obviously, he he did everything in Horror Night. He completed the whole game. I really hope he does not turn out to be one of the difficulty over everything else. But I don't think he is. Oh. With a boss, you might, of course, be able to deflect the drills back at them, but we've already seen some really buggy behavior with shit like that. Obviously, we had some problems with that in the, the thing, the place in High Horse. We saw that with the fellas that throw balls at you, that sometimes their projectiles don't work properly. So if you want to try that strategy, it's a huge gamble. The game just might say, nope. Hope this is a Mars shard at the end, or, you know, just literally anything. Jesus Christ, what's the point of this? For the moment I was scared that was going to be another fucking boss fight. Just a big one of these. And there's a downwards path as well. Really? Really? They really did that. They had this whole room as a bait and switch. The whole room. There's nothing here. It's literally just a room designed to get you killed. Okay. In another game that wouldn't annoy me, but in this game it does annoy me. So dying here is quite a pain in the arse. You know, like, I consider, like, this game could be genuinely bad for mental health. I'll be honest, right? The day that, obviously, I said I quit, the rest of my day was miserable. Utterly fucking miserable. It was actually really bad for me. It actually put me in a really, really bad state for the rest of the day. And this morning as well. That's why it took me so long to come on. So it actually ruined my day. I hope Team Cherry are happy about it. Paid money for this, waited for this, got excited for this. Oh! Okay, cool. So, yeah, why do we even fight the boss? Okay, I'm glad it's here, but then what's even the point of a boss? So what's the boss even guarding? What was there? Oh man, yeah, we do kind of have to go back through. Check that off. Yeah, you know what they should have done? They should have made this a shortcut if you, like, jump up here or something. They should have ended this shortcut. Or, you know, right here, as a, you know, reward for doing the alternate hidden route, or the alternate hidden route. You know, that would be cool for them to do. It's almost kind of like what they did in Hollow Knight. It's their own game. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre to me. Why is Hollow Knight in the title of this game? This game has nothing to do with Hollow Knight. It doesn't. You can totally experience this as its own standalone thing, and not only do you not miss out on anything, but you also don't gain anything from playing Hollow Knight before this. In fact, you lose out. I think this game is could be a worse experience if you've played Hollow Knight before it. Honestly. Music is cool. And Christopher Larkin is consistently the best thing about Team Cherry. Is he actually even officially, like, is he part of Team Cherry, or is he just like the guy they hired? I mean, yeah, okay, according to my map, there's a flea here. Did we already get it? Alright. At least it gives us a shortcut to this room. How much money do you want to bet there's a boss fight here? Oh, it's you.
That's fine.
Okay, might get that. Oh boy. Oh, we want this. Okay, he has some really good stuff. Don't know what this does. Well, if this doesn't say what this does, what does it do? I would love to at least know. Obviously, this is the top priority pickup, just because obviously it helps you make more money. That's an awful lot of money for a small fragment. I love the way they designed the game so you have to grind, specifically. Again, we did not really have to grind in Horror Night, like very briefly. And we got pretty much everything in the game. We didn't have to do any actual grinding. But here in Silksong, you have to. You have to grind. Base mark, get extra money. 680, 700. Okay. Boss fight mark. Alright, so 340. It's 480, then this is 680, so we need another 200. 200 is not hard to get, especially with more of that. We need another 700 for that, and we probably want to pick that up. I don't even know what this does, so I might as well also pick that up. So we kind of want literally everything he's selling here. I mean, do I literally just go grind some money then? I do think the new best grinding spot is just going back between this bench and this room. Kill the couple goons down here and then leave. Or even actually up here, with a song clave. I guess that has a name now. What's the time? It's 9:30. Do I feel like trying? Or do I want to just grind some money so I can buy this stuff? Silk upgrade would be good. It would be good. And also, it's not hard to get back here. Very easy. Honestly, I kind of just want the shit he's selling. Okay, so before we do that, I want to check. I want to go back down the elevator there and see if there's anything else I can... We'll see if there's anything else important going on there. I don't want to go back to bio water, dude, but we're gonna have to. Fuck's sake, yeah. It's like this little shaft here, this is important. But hold on, this is just half up here. No, no, it isn't. Okay, holy shit, this map is so confusing to look at. already had this, okay. So if I wanted to, I could progress through Bywaters by looking at this map I already have. Yeah, Bywater genuinely, it might actually be the biggest location in the game. I can't believe it. The biggest and the worst. And yeah, you have to go very significant distances without benches. Biggest location in the game, 2 benches in the whole thing. It is actually bigger than the Citadel. I'm not even shitting you. Maybe not like the entire Citadel, including like all of its sub areas. There's a sub area. There's 2 sub areas here. There's a whole sub area in the middle, which also goes into the middle here. And there's a 3rd sub area up at the very top of the Citadel, and there's another sub area here, obviously with counterpart to High Halls. So maybe it's not as big as all of them combined, but it's bigger than just a baseline yellow area here. It's fucking huge. Why? Why? And there's a boss battle. I can't be bothered. It's just not fun. I'm exhausted. I'm fucking exhausted. The thought of playing this game now just makes me miserable. I can't believe you've done this. I just got done playing Hollow Knight. I did some of the hardest challenges in the game, and I said it's like one of my favorite games ever now. Granted, it's still like maybe top 10, maybe top 20. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that hard. But I would put it on my favorite games list now. I would not put Silksong on my favorite games list. Yeah, I don't get why this is... Have I not been in this room then? This is Sinners Road's map. So it should be catalogued, so I guess I haven't been in here before then. Is there a reward for it, or is it just a room? It's just a room. Okay. Now, of course, there is that area on the right we can jump up into. I don't know if I want to. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's a boss fight or anything there, so... Fuck it, why not? The room is too small to have a boss fight in it. Oh, cool. Didn't know if it was aggro. So don't care. Fucking kill me. I really thought there would be a key item, just like in the little known video game Hollow Knight. Might have heard of it before. I would have thought there would be an item that allows us to like resist the icky water. Maybe we haven't suffered enough to earn it yet. I think I've suffered way more than enough. I probably shouldn't have benched her. Please leave me alone. Oh, should we unlock this guy's door? We have a key. It's better be actually useful. Go a long way to get this.
Assa.
Benny Frank.
Alera.
Kadastama. Caspin?
Notelia.
Hironare.
Notelia.
also, of course, not really a fan of games where, like, if you stop playing it for like a day, you're fucked. So then, like, you're in the hard section of the game, and then you lose your skills. Right, and I feel like Silksong is definitely one of those games. Alright, guys, it's going to be a master shard. We're going to get rewarded for backtracking and to go all the way up Mount Faye. We're going to get a reward, guys. Please. Mark. Don't. Oh, look at that, all new enemies. So it's too small for a boss chamber, but that's how I didn't quite think that far through, did I? Never mind, there's a boss. Isn't that hilarious? I specifically came here because I thought there was going to be a boss. And what do you know, it's a boss. But I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, I tried to fucking save and quit. Like, I know I can beat him, I just don't care anymore. It's like, funny thing. Oh, I guess you can go up through a ceiling. I don't know what your reward is, but it's probably not worth it. Wherever it is. It's just, why bother? Why even fucking bother? Bring my cocoon back. I don't even have that much money to my name anyway. Okay, market, I guess. This might be the last time I ever play this game. This is different to Hollow Knight. Like even on my first playthrough of Hollow Knight, like I think I struggled. Obviously, again, I've talked about how I can never beat the Radiance, and I just didn't even try the Radiance on a Nintendo Switch. I don't think. So I know I struggled, but I also know I still found the game fun. I still had fun with the game. I still had fun playing Hollow Knight. If you go back on my Instagram post, you'll see like there's a post where it's like a game of each of these categories, and I really liked the idea because it's like rather than just saying, "Oh yeah, here's my top 30 favorite games," in no real particular order, is instead like best story, best character, best gameplay, best whatever, blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh, this is cool," and one of them was like love-hate relationship or something like that, or I think it was why do I like this, and I put Hollow Knight. So I had mixed feelings about the game. Like I found it fun, but I couldn't understand why. But obviously now in my recent playthrough, I do understand why. Um, I do not find this fun. I don't. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Actually, no, I probably would. I am a vindictive person. I do believe in revenge. Um, what's faster? Is it fast to go back up or is it fast to go down? It's probably fastest just to go back up. Again, like fundamentally, if I just had to say it feels like a Hollow Knight Kaizo mod, Hollow Knight, but without almost any of the things that actually made Hollow Knight good. It's Hollow Knight, but it was a Kaizo mod, and it was not made for fun. And I really do mean that. Again, so much of what made Hollow Knight so good is just gone here. The mood, the lore, the narrative, all of that's just gone. I was like, in this game, not a lot of pieces of music have stood out to me. The music of Hollow Knight has been a lot more memorable to me. I will tell you right now, the only like musical themes in the game I can remember are Greymoor's theme and just the theme of this, obviously, because it's traumatized me. I don't think I can actually remember a single other like piece of music from the game, which is arguably is not necessarily a bad thing. Because in a way, there's an argument where you don't want your music to be noticeable, because it's sound design, and the whole job of sound design is for you to not notice it, which is why sound designers have such a shit job, because their job is to literally make sure that no one knows that they're doing their job well. Yeah, with good sound design, you'll never notice it's even there. So you can argue that actually that's a good thing on the music, but I don't think so. I just don't think the soundtrack in this game is as good as it was in Hollow Knight. And again, like in Hollow Knight, I wanna beat the game so I know what happens in the story, so I know exactly how things unfold. I have no reason to do that in Silksong because, as far as I can tell, okay, as far as I can tell, the story is, oh, we did a retcon, so Hornet is now part Weaver, and there's now Radiance, but even less interesting. That makes the Radiance not sound interesting. Let me alter that. The Radiance is interesting. I don't know why I said that. I think that's just frustration coming through. I do like Radiance. I don't know why I said that. I don't have to go to start. Yeah. God, I wish there was some way to cheese that. Okay. So, other places I can go up at. Also, yeah, from what I can tell, looking at the map, the mist literally just isn't on it. The mist is not on the map. I think the mist appears. It is where the organ area is, I guess. So I guess once you've passed through a mist, you can't ever go back. That's a shame, because, it's one of the best environments in the game. It's like the one environment I would say is just really good. A really clever idea. It's so cool that it serves one purpose, an optional purpose, which a lot of players won't even see. And it's like the one environment of the game which I think is just really, really cool. There's a flea down there. I can't be bothered. Again, there's no reward for fleas, so why should I bother? Gain extra roses from defeated enemies, but lose roses. Okay. Also, whilst we're out, I guess we might as well just put this on then. I am interested if this doesn't make you take more damage from if an attack already does 2 masks. If this doesn't affect it, that could be worth using in some encounters. Yes, what we're doing is we're literally going over here. Only 2. And we lose 12 on taking damage. Okay, so... Wow. Okay. Those guys normally drop like 10. So it's like doubled drops, it seems, about. So it's doubled drops. Ish. But you're gonna lose it if you take a single hit. So what's the point? It's not even doubled. It's not even doubled. Okay, so that guy, when we killed him, he gave us like an extra 6. The other guy gave us like an extra 9 or something. So it's not even doubled. You actually, yeah. So you need to beat enemies consistently without taking any damage for that to work. Which, I mean, isn't too bad, but I don't care. The whole point of grinding is that it's mindless, and so therefore you're going to be taking damage. Like, that works. And yeah, for this to work, I need like a grand, don't I? Oh, that's so cool. Again, from what I can tell, this is the most efficient rosary grind of the whole game. Yeah, I use face tank there. So that equates to probably about 1 rosy a second, this strat. Which isn't that good. Thing is, if I don't play this game, how I want to do it is because I don't know what else I can play instead. You can go back in Minecraft, you have some stuff to do, I guess. This almost makes me wish I didn't replay Hollow Knight, even though it was like really fun, and I'm proud of what I managed to do. This almost makes me wish I didn't get excited. I'm so mad I got excited for this game. Honestly, just like playing this is now, my bones don't feel right. I feel depressed playing this game. Oh. I guess that's why I don't use this. Also, so no then, did he just do 4 damage to me in 1 hit? No, he did 3, at least. Okay. guess let's get more shell shards. Might as well. Okay, game didn't let me do a second spell there. I don't think I'm gonna continue this game again. Just playing this. Doesn't matter what I'm gonna do from now on. It's just not gonna feel good. It's dead. This game is dead to me. So fucking miserable. I wonder if this is like sad to watch or anything. Watching a man just slowly watch something he kinda loves get ruined by people being careless. See a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, I think people forget how hard the Hollow Knight was." No, I just played it, so I know exactly how hard it is. This game is way harder than Hollow Knight, but that's not even, again, that's not necessarily the issue. The issue is the game is way more punishing than Hollow Knight. It's way less fun than Hollow Knight. It's way worse designed than Hollow Knight. It has worse story than Hollow Knight. Worse soundtrack than Hollow Knight, worse enemies than Hollow Knight, it's worse everything than Hollow Knight. It's just Hollow Knight, but worse in every way except for the first couple hours where you're really impressed. And then it's worse. So man, for his first couple hours, I was messaging my friends in all and saying like, holy shit, Silksong is so good, you guys. And now I'm just like, okay. I don't want to see this game ever again. I don't want to forget it existed. Can't believe this. I don't even remember how much money I need. I don't know why I'm bothering getting because it's not going to change anything. It doesn't matter how many power-ups I get, the game's just not going to be fun. I don't have the energy to do anything anymore. Maybe if I went on like a week break from the game and came back. But I don't know, I don't care anymore. I think it's probably just best I go back on Minecraft or something. It's totally dead inside. I'd be perfect for taking down the vessel now. What? For taking the... Fuck me. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Should I give it like one try? No, it's not worth stressing. It doesn't matter. A lot of people, strawman people who have problems with games saying skill issue or whatever, or oh, you just don't like this one encounter. No, it's a fundamental problem with the game. The game is fundamentally badly designed. Even if they did release a balance patch, it still wouldn't be enough. You need to rework half of the map. Like, a significant portion of this game's level design needs to be altered. Like, fixing this game would probably take at least like 6 months. But, I mean, I do think you probably could just fix a lot of, like, just deleting some stuff. Genuinely, just delete biowater. Delete it, relocate its rewards elsewhere. Or just do like an asset flip. Have the same rooms but delete the mobs and just change it to look like the Citadel, I guess, and make it part of the Citadel. The other thing about Biowater is that, like, the least they could have done is made it a new and interesting location, but it's literally just for ancient, it's just the, it's royal waterways but worse. It's literally just royal waterways but worse. So again, it's hard to care or be interested when I've seen the same thing but better before. Imagine it's a lot of pressure for devs. No, I don't think they handled it well. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Just seems very made to enjoy this. Yeah, like for the whole playthrough, man. For a whole playthrough I've been having problems, and it kept getting a little bit worse and a little bit worse until finally it broke out into a slog, and I was finally getting sick of it around Sherwood and Sinners Road. That's when I started being sick of the fucking game. And when I was happy with the Citadel, and then High Halls, and now other shit, I'm just tired. This game is exhausting to play. How hard would it be for PlayStation to make like mods? So I would be interested in like mods. People, I already know people made like bonus damage and shit mods and stuff. I would probably, if I were to play this game, I would take some mods. I'd want a mod which just allows instant kill. I would instant kill this boss. I'd instant kill this boss. I would instant kill this. And then maybe I would play the game again. Also, I'd instant kill this guy. Just, I feel like this boss, and this boss are awfully placed. There shouldn't be bosses in these locations. There just shouldn't be. It's just not good pacing. In fact, it's really bad pacing, especially here. This is really, really bad. Oh, I could get up there now. I wonder if that's worth doing, or if there's literally nothing there. There's probably literally nothing there. How much money do I have? 918 out of like 1,200. That's not enough. It's not enough. More than that. I want to buy the extra silk and then the extra charms and shit. Still a lot more. I think I'm going to be on a prowl for new games. I don't want to play Minecraft until I go back to it. And yeah, this is another, like, the time they chose to release this game right before school starts again for most people. Which makes it just extra fucking depressing. So the last thing you want is to be going into uni and then, oh shit, here's just a really fucking sad thing right before it. It's like, oh great. Two utterly miserable things back to back. Yeah, I can totally do a couple of Minecraft streams, I think, at least. We've got some busy work to do. Need to beautify the waterways. I was just thinking in my head, I often get people that like to, of course, on Instagram just dismiss any opinions they see anime profile picture and say anime profile picture opinion rejected. Even when, you know, my profile picture isn't anime. They still say it because they're illiterate, I guess. Or they don't have functional eyes, which, I mean, isn't a bad thing, of course. Blind people are cool. Where was I? Yeah, and I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, oh yeah, some other people, of course, they always also, they look at my account, they see Genshin patch, they're like, oh, you play Genshin, opinion rejected, it's like, okay. And then you don't actually know my actual opinion on Genshin is, you have no idea what it is. Zero appreciation for nuance. I would say, I mean, they're very different games. I was just thinking in my head, like, okay, well, actually, let's review that critically, which is something people actually say that would never actually do. Of course, like, how does Genshin's level design compare to Silksong's? Firstly, they're completely different games in completely different genres, so it's not even really a fair comparison to make in the first place. But how do I compare? Is Genshin more rewarding than Silksong backtracking? That is pretty much purely going to depend on how rewarding you consider Primogen to be, because obviously that's the main reward for backtracking in Genshin. I don't think I'm interested in the whole big debate, but I probably would say Genshin is better designed than Silksong in most places. If Genshin wasn't a gacha game, and instead chests somehow, I don't know, gave you progress towards earning a character, which technically they already do. If Genshin wasn't a gacha game, every time you opened a chest you got 1% of John Lee or something, or 1% of Garnu, then yes, I would straight up say Genshin Impact has better level design than Silksong. At the very least, level design. But again, they're completely different games anyway, so you shouldn't be making that comparison. I was thinking, like, in my head, just because obviously I imagine it's only a matter of time before I go into some comment section and say I'm sort of something good when someone says Genshin Impact. No. Some people say Xenozone Zero as well, and it's like, I mean, I get it, kind of. Silksong Zero does have I think the cast is like 90% female, it's pretty funny. But Silksong Zero does have incredible combat, way better than Silksong, easily, definitely. That's why I still play Silksong Zero every day for login rewards at the very least. I probably should uninstall Wolfring Waves, I don't know why I still play it every day for login rewards. I probably should. I don't think I really will ever get around to playing more story. I've been saying I'll do it for like a year, so I don't think that's going to happen. Xenozone Zero, it would have happened if I hadn't gotten Minecraft. If I hadn't started a Minecraft playthrough this summer, I would have played through Xenozone Zero story. I mean, I really did. Honestly, I mean, I probably could. Yeah, maybe I could play through Silksong Zero story. It probably would only take a stream or two. I think we're like a good way through it. I think if I skip cutscenes and stuff, it won't take long, which obviously, yeah. People do say Xenozone Zero story is good, but again, if they are fans of the games, it's hard to trust them. Sometimes I really wish Silksong Zero actually just embraced its degeneracy and used it to make something fun. Or maybe even like actually involved it in a story and lore. There's somebody could do that. Maybe I should play Cyberpunk. There's also of course Bloodborne, but I don't know if I'm down for Bloodborne. Then I already am fairly confident. I don't like Souls-like gameplay, so it may just be another Silksong situation, but like even worse potentially. Bloodborne, I don't know. I've already also watched video essays on it, so I already have some minor spoilers. I know there's these like invisible enemies or something, which like there's like a madness scaler or something in the game. If you get high madness, you can see these invisible enemies. They're really fucking cool and creepy. Yeah, I watched some video essays about Bloodborne and like body horror or something. Weebs. I mean, right now, like, total money we need to buy shit is a lot. We also need another, like, 500 for the nectar. And again, considering most enemies outside of the Citadel here don't even drop money, yeah, you have to grind for it. You have to do it at some point in your playthrough. Why? Why? I was fine with the idea at first, because I assumed they'd handle it well. They didn't handle it well, right? I thought what they were going to do is explore reward exploration. Because at first, of course, I thought, oh shit, money just doesn't drop from enemies now. You only get it from exploration. No, that's not correct. They just specifically designed the game to grind. they thought that's a good idea. I think it's like doing this is not fun, right? It's also not like super boring, but it is mind numbing. I do feel like part of my soul is dying doing this. I miss back when we were just having so much fun in Minecraft. Back when I beat the Radiant and Hollow Knight on the first try. Remember that? It was like 2 weeks ago. It's funny, Silksong could end up being the exact same situation as Hollow Knight, where I play the game the first time, I stop before the end, and I come back 2 years later and I finally beat it. There's a different way, of course, because in Hollow Knight, actually, you know, I did the entire game up to the final boss. Whereas here, I'm giving up, like, maybe halfway through. Honestly, I would say, looking at the complete map, I would say I'm probably, like, 2/3 of the way through the game. There's still a lot. There's still a significant portion of the map here. I feel like if they were going to change anything, they would have like said something by now. I don't know what social medias Team Cherry has, or what kind of social media presence they have. Obviously, I know they went radio silent for Silksong during development, I think at least. But no, I didn't really follow it that much. But I feel like if they did intend to change anything about the game, fix anything about the game, I think they would have said so by now. They wouldn't need to commit to any change or anything, but they would say, we hear you loud and clear, we'll change this. They haven't said that yet, so that suggests to me that they're not going to. It suggests to me that they're fucking stupid. Okay, let's go buy stuff. Which one even is this? Lost its steps. I don't know why I bothered to do this again, but I think I'm done. I feel silly as well, because like I was talking my Instagram story about, you know, liking the game and shit, and then it probably just came seemingly out of nowhere from people who were just like following me on Instagram. I'm praising the game, and like I post saying, oh yeah, Sherman needs to survive the game, and then like a couple hours later I'm saying, okay, never mind, I'm not going to play this game anymore. Probably a bit out of nowhere for them. Obviously, if they watched my streams, I know that obviously it did not come out of nowhere. It's got worse and worse and worse and worse. I kept it reserved online because I thought it'll get better, it'll get better, and it did for a while. It only got worse again. Right, let's just pull back on. I think those only get me, those only get me one extra soul per thing. One.
Paladin.
Crafting kit. Oh, that's damage. Okay, that's good.
Here we come.
I kind of want to know what that does, but I also kind of want this. 740. Oh, we just barely can't afford it. Okay, let's go back to grinding. Back to it. I don't know if I've ever just been so disappointed in the first level game, just like being bad before. I've been disappointed, but I was so disappointed with Destiny. But with Destiny, it was more of like a subtle thing. Like, I liked Destiny on release. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. But I was still happy with it. And it was back when I had the benefit of originality and freshness. When, of course, Destiny was very painful watching it die over years and years and years. So that was like more of a gradual thing. With Warframe, it's been improving in some ways, getting worse in others. So overall, I just don't feel off Warframe right now. Yeah, this is like it's a unique feeling, just a unique sense of hopelessness, and just wow, this is just miserable. Right, it was 700 and something, so I think we're good. Of course, we still need another 1,000 to buy other things. Another thing which made Hollow Knight good is, again, like, because it was, you know, kind of relatively short, kind of, you know, it made me a lot more willing to replay it. So I know, oh yeah, this playthrough probably won't take more than 20 hours. I'm never playing Silksong again. This game is so much longer than Hollow Knight. Like I said, I don't think a Metroidvania is a good idea to be this length, and I think I was correct. I think every red flag I had about the game, I think I was right on. I wish I wasn't, but I think I am. It's unfortunate that's a blue. I feel like that should be a yellow. If that was a yellow, I would actually use that. As it's a blue, these two are basically mandatory. The game is basically unplayable without them. So.
Little Slim.
Mio fine?
Scamarabo.
Buenera.
Gana.
Fadastama.
Gana.
Alright, I'm sure.
Şafite. Sì, bende.
Oh, she gives money.
Tenaxi.
That cleans up the inventory a little bit, doesn't it? What does it mean, air jump? Fade down cloak. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just not correct. Okay, so that right there acts like they did the right thing and made it so if you hold, you do float, and if you press, you do a jump. But no, it didn't. Hold. Hold, release, hold. Hold, release, hold. Hold, release, hold. Release, hold. You do that. We have 400 short. I mean, what else is there to do? Why would I do anything else? It's such just a weird feeling. I've not had this feeling from a game many times before. If ever. Just true, utter misery.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
Sounds great.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
Phaser squad.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Ahoy!
Done. With the double jump thing, like there's some room for debate there. At the very least, there should, be like an option to switch between various different control schemes for that, but it really isn't. There isn't. You're just stuck with the way the game does it. And the way the game does it is either bugged or nonsensical in design. Take your pick. Either a fundamental mechanic is bugged, which means they didn't test it, or they designed it really poorly, which also means they didn't test it. It's just sometimes double jump just doesn't trigger, sometimes wall slide doesn't trigger, sometimes glide doesn't trigger, sometimes your needle attack doesn't trigger, sometimes your spell doesn't trigger, sometimes the AI breaks, often the level is just poorly designed, sometimes the enemies are poorly designed. Why play the game? Why? It's just not fun. It just isn't. This is Horror Night, but past the first couple of hours, it just loses everything that made it good. I might lower my review further just because, like, it doesn't feel right that I feel this way, and I still give the game a 7 out of 10. But I've given far worse reviews for games I enjoyed far more. Yeah, just seeing this game just makes me miserable now. So it doesn't matter what happens. I don't think I'm coming back. I think I'm done. I just can't be bothered. Yeah, so this stream started out decently well. Like getting the wings, that was cool. That was cool, getting the wings. But then we went to some new places, and none of them were good. That's it. I'm done. Because I mean, yeah, my only options really. Yeah, I need to go into bile water if I want to do anything else. I have to go back to bile water, which would be less annoying to navigate with a double jump, but I can't, man. And I already know, of course, there's still loads of boss fights left, but they're just everywhere. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I know I can beat this game. but I don't want to. This is not fun. I'm gonna find a game which is actually fun to play, and I'm gonna play that instead. Probably Minecraft. Maybe something else. We'll see what happens.